Star Wars show since the first season of Mandalorian. Because with the first season of Mando, you didn't need to know anything about Star Wars. You could just go in blind and not have to worry about it. But the other shows since then, such as Ahsoka, Kenobi, Book of Boba Fett, I like those shows, but they do expect you to have knowledge of the backstory, especially with some shows that tie into Mandalorian. This is a Star Wars show where you can go in blind and still follow it. I recommend watching the original trilogy first, obviously, but you watch the original trilogy and then you watch this, follow it completely fine. Of course, you can still follow it even on its own, even if you don't watch the original trilogy, even if this is your first Star Wars project, you can still follow it fine. And so far, I'm really enjoying the intrigue and mystery of the show. This is a murder mystery detective show set in the Star Wars universe, and it's really compelling. And I love the action. It's very reminiscent of old martial arts movies, even without a lightsaber in sight. It's more Street Fighter combat based as opposed to swordplay. This is a very refreshing entry in the Star Wars universe. By setting it before Phantom Menace and introducing us to new characters, and not feeling the need to tie everything into previous projects. There's nothing wrong with fan service, but I'm also glad to see a Star Wars project that's fairly standalone. If you like detective shows and the sound of a Star Wars detective show sounds appealing, The Force is definitely with this show.